Hey Cancer, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your first week of August general love reading. Now keep in mind it's a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that is watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be pinned in the comment section below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you guys are doing well. So for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I got was Infinity by James Young. James Young happens to be a Virgo, so you can be dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Also, if you are single, you may be meeting somebody in Virgo season, which is August, September time frame. Also, something that I noticed about James, his name is not spelled like regular James, like James. It's spelled Jaymes. So this may be a sign for you, like if your name is spelled very unique or different than the standard or typical name, or your love interest may have a name that's not spelled like how it would be traditionally spelled. That may be a sign for you that this is a message for you. And of course, I won't apply it to everyone. I'm just putting it out there. Like, say for instance, my birth name is Nikita, right? But it's not spelled Nakita. It's spelled Naqutia. But it's still Nikita. So somebody may have something like that going on, and there may be a message for you like, okay, hey, this is your reading. Or you may need to share this with someone if you feel like it resonates with someone that you know. So, and I had this song Infinity recently. I don't know what sign I had it for, but if you guys know, put it in the comment, or place in the comment section below, because it may be helpful for someone else that's watching and they need to go watch their other reading. Okay. But the message I got with this is that this kind of love knows no limits. Infinity is infinite. No limits comes, there is nothing attached to infinity, right? It's ongoing, That's why you had infinity symbol is just going in loops, because it's ongoing. I feel like whatever's happening with your love life it's like limitless. I also feel like if you are single, the person who's coming into your life, I literally feel like this is someone that you have connected with in the past lifetime. They're not new. On the soul level, they're not new. And the physical is someone that you've never met before during this lifetime. But you guys have already had a soul contract. You guys have known each other from a past life. It's like when you meet this person, you guys will just click immediately. Okay. So let's go ahead and go through the deck. We're going to go through until we get your major arcana, which happens to be the Chariot. We'll get the card that comes before and the card that comes after. And then we'll get clarifiers for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Currently at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Not moving forward, not moving backwards, just staying stagnant, standing in place. I'm not getting this as a negative energy. I feel like this person has not moved on. You guys still have more work to do on a soul level. You do have Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I did mention that this artist is a Virgo. So for a lot of y'all, you will meet this person in Virgo season if you're single. On a date that has a 7 in it, possibly. The 7th, the 17th, or the 27th. A week into Virgo season as well. So, you know what? Let's see. We're going to do some shuffling. Again, we want the Chariot. The card comes before and the card comes after for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. Let's see what we get for you guys today. Now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Lovers. Yeah, this person, I'm telling you, from a past damn life. I always talk about portals on this channel. Doorways. Portals are doorways. You enter, you exit. They're literally in between a portal. She's here physically, he's not, but he's still in her energy. Which means even though you have not met this person in the physical, because you're here in the physical, whether you're a male or female watching, you're here in the physical, this person is like a ghost. But here's the thing, they are already entered or somehow attached to you. Because he's not there physically, but he's in her energy. So again, I definitely feel like this is someone that you have history with. You also notice how you have these Egyptian hieroglyphics and stuff like that on the side. You guys may have known each other way back in that lifetime. Like you may have lived in Egypt with this person or in the very beginning of time. You got Gemini here with the Lovers, so it could be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. I feel like this is more so a message that the love of your life is getting ready to come in. And remember, you just have the Seven of Pentacles, and then right behind this, you have the Seven of Swords. I feel like for a lot of y'all, a date with 7 in it is really going to be strongly linked to this connection, okay? So again, we want the Chariot, card that comes before, card that comes after for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Let's see. what we get for you guys today. It's all the way to the back, so it feels, yeah, it's all the way in the back. So it feels like it's been a long time coming. So right in front of the Chariot, you have the Three of Swords. You guys may have been devastated, or the way something happened in the past life, like you may have lost this person in a devastating way. They lost you in a devastating way. And you guys may have signed some contract and vowed to find each other in another lifetime. There's your energy. Oh, wow. This is interesting. And this deck is not about Egyptian, like, you know how you have certain decks that's like Egyptian or whatever thing. This deck is not about that, right? But it's interesting because you have these Egyptian hieroglyphs on the side. You even have Horus, which is an Egyptian god. And in the background, she has pyramids, and then you have the Sphinx. So some of y'all definitely, from the very beginning of time, you guys have an old contract with each other. I'm trying to tell you. Like, literally. I feel like for a lot of y'all, if you don't believe in reincarnation, this may throw you for a loop or whatever. But I'm telling you, just based off of that alone, I feel like you guys have had a past life in Egypt with each other. You know what I'm saying? I tell people this all the time. Like, when we reincarnate, we're not always reincarnating the same gender, the same sex as we were in past lives. You know what I'm saying? You're meant to come into different lifetimes to experience different things for your soul's growth. So some of you all may have been born in Egypt and you had a relationship with this person during that time frame. I really do feel like that. Up under there, you have the King of Cups. Like I said, this is not an Egyptian deck. If you look at these cards, that's not what this is about. But you got some strong cards. Both are major arcanas, right? So that's definite. That has a strong link to like Egyptian related stuff. So I definitely feel like in the past life, you guys lived in Egypt. Also with this King of Cups, in the hook of the song, he says, I love you till infinity. And I feel like this person has never lost feelings for you. And I really do feel like there was a soul contract. Like somebody's like, I promise you, we'll find each other again. It's going to happen in this lifetime. I really do feel like that. Bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles says, I'm not going to let you go. Look at him. He's holding on for dear life. And that pentacle is right by his heart. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, I feel like it has to do with like a past lifetime that you guys had, because he's outside of this city. He's not in that city, which means that that's behind him. Anything behind you is a past. So a past life, you guys have known each other from a past life for sure. For sure. And in this lifetime, you're going to reunite, come back together. It's interesting because as I stop right here, you got the Three of Pentacles. You see how he's holding up that pentacle here. And then you got the Four of Pentacles. You see how he's holding on to that pentacle. This person refuses to let go of you. And in this lifetime, you guys are going to find each other again. The world, travel distance, forward movement. You guys get ready to come back towards each other in this new world. It's a completely different world from when you guys last known each other in the physical. I know this is very difficult for a lot of people because a lot of people don't believe in reincarnation and things like that. But I always question stuff like that. Like if you believe that Jesus was resurrected and things like that, then why wouldn't you believe that, you know what I'm saying, that's a real thing? I've never understood that. I'm not challenging anyone's beliefs, so don't take it as a sign of disrespect. I just always question stuff like that. And I mention that because the way spirit moves is miraculous. So miraculous things happen all the time. So I always wonder how people doubt stuff like that when it's, you know, it's very real. Let's get a clarifier for the Three of Swords. You have the Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys gonna meet this. I'm telling you, you're gonna meet this person in Virgo season. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They may have the first, middle, or last initial of P, E, O, F, L, or S in their name. Okay. So let's get a clarifier for the Three of Swords. And I'm just noticing this because I want to say Three of Pentacles. You got the Three of Pentacles, and then you got Three of Swords. So this person may have a 3 in their birth date, the 3rd, 13th, 23rd, 30th, 31st, maybe in their birth date. You got the Ten of Wands, carrying a heavy load, carrying a heavy burden. Some of you all may in your heart, you got this heart here, just know like it's somebody meant for you. You're meant to be with somebody. You're not meant to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders alone, and you're not going to, okay? You're not going to. Bottom of the deck, still the Page of Pentacles. You will meet this person in Virgo season, or if you're already connected to this person, they may have strong Virgo in their chart, so check their chart. It doesn't just have to be their sun sign, their moon, rising, Venus, also North Node, okay? It could be in Virgo. So let's get a clarifier for this King of Cups. This could also be you, or they could just be saying like you'll find your, especially if you're feminine, you're going to find your king, your kingdom partner. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Give me a clarifier for the King of Cups, okay? You're going to find your person. Look. See, there was something that ended, but you're going to find your person. Wasn't I talking about earlier with the lovers, how they were in between those two columns, and that's like a portal. They're doing the same thing here. They're in that doorway. You're going to meet this person, and then you got Pentacles. You're going to meet this person in Virgo season for a lot of you all. Something happened in the past life. You see how there's an upside down home, something, and then you got a 3. There's 10 Pentacles, but right here on this side is 3, 3, 3, 3. You may start seeing angel number 333 a lot. That's going to be a sign that you are getting ready to meet this person. Also with this 2 of Pentacles, this 2 of Cups is in reverse because you haven't met this person yet. Upright, they are in communication. That's why they're able to exchange their cups. It's in reverse. It's in reverse for 2 reasons. Because you have lost this person in a past life. Because if you see how they're dressed, we don't dress like that in this time and age, right? So in a past life, you lost this person. But then also you haven't met this person in the present. Because upright, they're present. It's in reverse. So this person's coming back into your life. This person is coming back into your life. This also makes me think about the infinity. You see how they're wrapped around each other? Those coiling, that it's like an everflow. You guys will always be linked. Those snakes are wrapped around each other. They're linked. So you and this person are coming back into each other's reality. And I definitely feel like in Virgo season for a lot of you all, if you're single. If you're already dealing with someone who has strong Virgo in their chart, I feel like you guys will get married to this person. Somebody may need to leave someone behind, an ex that has to go. They gotta get kicked to the curb for sure. Because this is like they have to end something with someone. But I feel like it would already have been, when you met this person and connected with this person, they're already wrapping up some type of cycle with this person. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe, click the all button. And until next time, take care and be well. Bye.